Hey guys, I'm Ted, and I'm here to give you another fast fact. And for today's fast fact, we're going to discuss how railways affected the economy. Now, to undertake the task of creating a transcontinental railway, very specific and great demands were placed on the Republic's industries, namely the steel industry. And steel manufacturers like Andrew Carnegie had to rise to the occasion with manufacturing all of the steel components needed to create the rail tracks, the rail cars, and of course the locomotives. Rail tracks are laid on wooden bars called T's. Now, there are no great forests on the Great Plains, so the wood needed for the teeth had to be brought in from outside areas. Now, the wood for the tracks, for the track tees or ties, set off a boom in the forestry industries in Michigan, Wisconsin, and North Carolina. Now, the lumber used for these ties were the lumber used for the ties were then shipped across Lake Michigan, from Wisconsin and Michigan, sent to Chicago, and from Chicago sent out to the field camps. Likewise, in North Carolina, around in the center of the state, around what was then the great lumber fields, the lumber was again cut down and transported out to the field camps to be turned into the ties. And in this way, the entire economy of the Republic was touched by the great project. In creating the Transcontinental Railroad, the government and the project supervisors, they unintentionally set off booms in these other industries. Around the time that the railroads were being completed, Birmingham in Alabama was emerging as a major steel producer, had a major steel center, and Birmingham sort of got its big boost by providing rails along with Carnegie's company to the rail lines. Sorry, I sort of lost my train of thought there for a moment. But hit like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what you thought about the ways in which the Transcontinental Railway affected the economy. I always found it very interesting how Birmingham rose as a major steel center, but then also how forestry sort of rose had the result of the Transcontinental Rail line. And as always, I'm Ted. Hit like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys next time for another Fast Fact.